My name is Engineer Femi John Adedotun, a native of Engr, Adedotun local government. I am a mechanical engineer by training. I graduated from University of Ilorin in 1992, and I have my master's degree from University of Lagos in 1998 in mechanical engineering. I'm presently the current branch chairman of Nigerian Society of Engineers Ikeja branch. I'm currently working with Yaba College of Technology as the head of department in industrial maintenance engineering. I'm happily married with Mrs. Alice Munisola Adedotun with a blessed children. I know my children, to the glory of God, they are doing well. I have a medical doctor as one of them, and then to the glory of God, I have two graduates coming out of them. God, that the training I had to become an engineer require rigorous. You have to go from classroom to the lecture, from the classroom to the hostel to back for prep, and so on and so forth. So I built myself up that the profession I'm going for has to take me a lot of my time. And I thank God that the wife I married, he married me with the professions. So, and to the glory of God, the support I have from my team here in Nigerian Society of Engineers, the other ESCOs, and our elders, our mentors that I have here, are so massive. Then at where I'm working at Yaba College of Technology, for the fact that I be able to delegate authority, the team are working excellently with me, and they are very cooperative, and I have the support of all my headers in the departments, and even the rector and my dean, because you know the assignments of being in a professional body, leading a professional body like Nigerian Society of Engineers like this. So I thank God for all the efforts and the strength and health He has given me to cope. Several times I've thought that, am I in the right profession as a mechanical engineer? And my answer is yes. I am in the right profession. With the experience I've gotten, with the passion I have, even when I was in my primary school, that you always ask, what are you desire? So I always say, I'm desire to be an engineer, even when I don't even know the rigorous activity that will involve. So, and then I grew up with passion with mathematics, developing into mathematics, while others are failing there. It became part of my best subject. So, and pick up the engineering position, then practicing. Then I started enjoying that engineering is life, it's encompassing, how to think and help the humanity. Because everything about the course is about service to humanity. So which is it's a great passion. Even some of my friends are even ask me, why are you not being a pastor? Why are you not being I said, why, when you are doing a great thing, you are imparting life in the aspect of engineering. What else is, I think, what God also loves. So I'm in this profession. Let me allow my wife to continue her pastoral level. So I'm so convinced that I'm fulfilled to have crossed through industry, then back to the classroom, then back to the professional body. So I think the fulfillment is there to the glory of God. I'm happy with it. All my children are happy with it. It's from this that I even produce a medical doctor. So I don't have regrets for reading an engineering course and for being an engineer. I've done so many projects. I've worked as a contractor and as a consultant. The latest project I did for Lamarck University, that's 24-meter extension with overhead of 450,000 liters, 450 cubic meters. That's on a high rising station of 24 meters. So you see practical engineering, you see anxiety, you see passion so engineering can be of this, and that project is still there up till tomorrow. It's up to 6-7 years back now. Then lastly now, when I've transformed from the industry, I've worked with railway. So when I've transformed from the industry, then back to the academics, and I see passion in delivering the knowledge I've acquired, the practical experience I've acquired, and I'm trying as much as possible to impart it on the children, on the students of these higher institutions, and then using it to even take them, having my influence, or even take them to some of these industry to acquire for industrial visits to see that this is how boiler work, this is how compressor work, this is how refrigeration plants works. So I'll get fulfilled. It's a passion that makes me very happy until I start even rising to become the head of departments in the Industrial Maintenance Engineering Department of Yaba College of Technology. So those are the things, those are the projects that I embark upon that still make me think I'm very happy until today. The challenges in the education sectors, though there are many, let me just mention a few. The funding is not there. The government is not adequately funding the educational sector the way it is. Because take, for example, the engineering schools, like Yaba College of Technology now, since it was the first institution in Nigeria, around, I think, established in 1947 or so. Can discover that most of the equipments that are still in the workshops, they are still there. So the lecturer are in profile to ensure that those things working, use it to teach the students, whereas it's supposed to be modern equipments, modern and conducive environment for the lecturer to deliver the best lecture for the students. But all these things are lacking in the education sector now. Poor payment for the lecturers. The lecturers are not well paid. They come, most of them just thinking on how best they can ensure that students, lecturers deliver very well. They are thinking of how they will survive because the money, the salary is very meager. I'm not sure there can be a professor that is taking home with 400,000 a month. So out of this money, they will write, they will go for conference on their own. They will write paper, journals from that money. So then to now come back to the family, feed the family with that. So government need to fund the education. They need to come up, change their policy, because when there is adequate education in the nation development will be very, very rapid. So from the education sector, the graduate student, both in character and academic. So decadence is there now because students are not, the government didn't allow the education sector to run as the initial stage that set up all these institutions, the policies that set up the polytechnic. They are not following it up. There's no funding for equipment, no funding for the infrastructure is dilapidated. So the rating of the education sector of the institution cannot be compared to global ones. So that's its major problem that I can identify in the education sector, that the government has to come in and fund it adequately. The politics, I said it in one of our meeting today that engineers should be involved in politics. If you say you are not concerned, you can't get anywhere. The lawyer are taking over all the projects, calling the engineer to come and supervise and give them their income. The lawyer are taking up the ministry that's supposed to be basically for a technical person, engineer to be occupied. So there are lots of interference for politics in running in the execution and the award of contracts, even to the right person. And it's not only in the government, the private sectors prefer to use developers instead of use professional for their projects. Maybe the client has care of the money they will pay. They prefer to go out to give it to unprofessional people to execute and award a project to unqualified company, unqualified person. They will go out, immediately they receive the award letter, they will be scavenging for those that will do it for them. And wrongly, they will not follow the normal engineering principle, the best practice that we are canvassing for. So governments, as I've said, need to come up, allow the professional, encourage the engineer. They've spent a lot of money in sending us to school to subsidize education for us. Then at the end of the day, we come out, they don't allow us to, they don't create an enabling environment for us to even practice. So how do we, they say practice make perfect. How would the perfection come when you don't even have, our young engineer doesn't even have anywhere to experiment towards the theoretical aspect of things that they have gotten from the classroom. They don't become a serious engineer from the classroom. You have to be in the field. From the field, you acquire experience. Then from there, you become a sound engineer. So the government interference in the award of contracts, the government interference in allowing and not allowing the professional and the engineer to come up to be awarded the contracts, to participate in the tendering process, and to even allow them to be the head of the major engineering parastatals like Ministry of Works, like Power, Housing. So they are typical, the minister in that area is supposed to be purely an engineer. They created a blue economy department, ministry now. This marine and blue economy is supposed to be an engineer supposed to head this kind of ministry. Because when you put down personal idea, you have a marine engine, you have so thing, how do you manage, come out, management of corrosion, of something, you know how to do it. You unqualified person come and after this for but if the person at the end of the knows what to do, even if they bring the BEME, they bring the bill of engineering measurement and evaluation, you actually know that no, it shouldn't be like this, it should be like this. So that's a lot of interference that government has to come up. They have to encourage us, encourage the engineer, encourage the professional, give it to us. We don't need to run. We have the knowledge is enough for us. The engineering principle is the same globally. So let me use this opportunity to advise our young engineers that are just aspiring to be a family man and to be a professional. They say they need to endure. They need not to rush things. They need to pray. They need to work hard. And they should not initially rush for, let me make money at all, as fast as possible. They should rush for experience. Get experience and knowledge. When you acquire it, it becomes a wisdom for them. Later on, the money they are rushing to get will come. They have the experience, this is the engineering profession, money will come if they have the experience. They go for experience, it's not rush for money, and then they should prepare that they will blend marriage with their work. Blending in the sense that they have to be prayerful with their partner. So they have to ensure that they are compatible with their wife, or they should try as much as possible to make themselves compatible, even if they have married without that compatibility. Because marriage is a building process. You have to build a family. You have to ensure that this is what you want this family to be with prayer. And I'm sure God will be with them. But in the area of the professional, I've said, you go for experience. Some of them may decide not to even go for white collar job. They can form a synergy to start doing their own business, start their own, have their own company, join hand with like mind, and start to explore areas of opportunity. There are so many areas of opportunity. Like say yesterday we talk about agricultural value chains. There are lots from plantation, even from seedling to harvesting to marketing to consumption. There are stages they can pick up. Storage facility, design of storage facility, marketing. There are lots they can do by being on their own. And then they are working with an employer. They should be truthful. They should ensure that they work faithfully with their employer. Because one day you can also become an employer of labor. So I have the little advice that I can give them, that it should be patient, it should not rush, to become a millionaire overnight. It's rather run to acquire experience, and in doing so, they should improve on themselves in terms of training. To go for training, they should go for conference. Then from there, they can network, and to those of them that are smarter, they should be involved in politics. I want to see there a lot of them coming out to be a politician, to take over the ministries that we are seeing, how the lawyers are taking over the business that they have. So if they are in politics, the young vibrant mind, they go into it, in politics, they will effectively make a change. And we, at their elders, will also be very happy. But by and large, the children, so that they upskill, reskill, and get skill. There's a lot of soft skill all over the places now. Let them, therefore, go into training. In terms of this, we employ this information technology, information communication technology that are ICT that are moving globally now. So from that, get training, get certification, and then practice what they have taught, practice what they have paid for, practice what they have gained from their mentor. So they have mentors. So there are a lot of mentorship programs that we in Nigeria and the Indians have put in places. Let them key into it. So that is my advice for them.